There's no better time to find these tremendous Mazda savings than right now at Team Mazda. Get 0% financing on any new Mazda CX-5, Mazda CX-30, Mazda CX-50, or the Mazda CX-90. Find out just how much you can save at Team Mazda on Airline.
It's jazzy. 7:03 on a Friday.
You were mentioning it. It doesn't seem like Friday. It's still too much busy to have.
There's a lot going on, man.
Including the look back to start of school, right? Colleges, a lot of them Monday, and then the school kids have been in school for already. It's just a lot happening in the world. Aside from it being hot,
two biggies on Monday. The Jags on Monday, and then LSU the following Monday, the 26th.
Yeah, Nicholls State on Monday.
Nicholls State on Monday.
Thibodeau away.
Yep.
So we'll talk about all that.
Home of the John Folse Culinary Institute, the only 4-year culinary.
Yeah. Speaking of stirring it up, it's been fun to watch all the different things you guys are making.
Their enrollment is way up, and the president. I talked to the president of Nicholls the other day, Dr. I can't remember his last name, but he said that school drives that college.
Yeah.
He said the school put that college on the map. I said, no, it didn't. That was there forever. But yeah, they spelled 30 years. John Folse Culinary Institute at Nicholls, 30 years this October.
Wow.
What an institution the man he is, and what he's created and everything. It's just, it's...
Well, I've been with him forever, and I still burn water.
You got to keep the show interesting, right? You got to keep stirring something up.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, sure are. All right.
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay,
you want to do this?
I think so.
Sun's up.
Question before you head on over to the weather island. Mow. Was everyone able to mow yesterday except Jared?
Bang.
Can't do that. Technical difficulties on this end.
Well, yeah, but now even if your mower is okay, you got wet yard.
Yeah, there you go. So, well, you might have to wait a couple of hours today, but then if you can get it in, you got to hit that window like you guys did early afternoon before the rain moves in. All right, because we are expecting another round of showers and storms. Not bad. Look at that. 75 degrees out your door. That's an improvement from where we have been. And here's where we've been. Once again, getting a high of 99. By the way, if we do that again today, that would tie the record of 99 set back in 1943. And did you actually get some rain in your backyard? Well, certainly at BTR, they got some in their backyard, getting 0.6 of an inch. Just kidding, they don't have a backyard really, but they did get some rain. There's the heat advisory in effect until 7 p.m. Warnings are up to the north. They're outside of our viewing area, and we might get another round of thunderstorms, although I will say this, I've been watching these rapid update cycles over the past few hours, and both the HRRR and the graph, they've been backing off a little bit of the rain that we get this afternoon. We're still going to go with a 50-50 chance, and it looks like the best timing, I would say, would be between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Thereafter, we lose the daytime heating, we lose whatever's on the radar, and hopefully in days to come, we'll lose these high dew points, and I think we just might. As you see, the dew points drop down to the mid-60s Tuesday into Wednesday. Not a coincidence there. We're going to get a weak frontal boundary that moves through, and that's not going to really drop temperatures, but it will drop dew points, which will drop the humidity, which will make this number right here drop, which will make it feel a little bit more comfortable. Let me show you what I'm talking about over here. Again, this time of year, we usually don't call them cold fronts. We call them like little weak, cool fronts. This one kind of backdoors us, and then you'll see the yellow, the more stable, the more dry, the continental air, that starts to drift on down. And again, that's going to take this kind of nasty humidity out of our neck of the woods. Forecast for today for everybody that's going to school, 0 chance in the morning. Then we'll start to take you up to about 40% at 3 p.m. Thereafter, we'll go with a 50-50 chance a little bit later on in the day. So we're going to see pretty much a repeat of the thunderstorms that we had. Now let's talk about the weekend and beyond. The weekend forecast is still pretty much similar. Saturday, we're going to go with a 30% chance. There it is. And then Sunday will take you down to 10%, and then we're going to continue on that relatively drier trend, especially as we get into the work week next week. What I've actually done is taken away rain chances altogether. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they're gone, and gone will be the humidity. But we're still going to stick with those forecast highs in mainly the upper 90s. So there's no huge drop off in temperature, but that's okay. It's still going to feel better going forward next week. 7:06 is your time. Johnny A., how are those roads looking?
About half an hour coming in from Denham. Good lands. Well, that's kind of not out of the ordinary, although we see that half an hour mark a little bit later in the 7 o'clock hour. It is definitely slower. Earlier this morning, we had a problem right here at the 1012 with all lanes temporarily blocked due to a wreck on I-12 West. All that's gone. Have a new wreck, though. It's going to be right there near Airline Highway, and that's off to the left shoulder. Folks are slowing down and trying to move over when it's safe to do so. Well, now, and just as I took air, they have taken that that far left lane. Originally, just the left shoulder was blocked, but now we have that left lane blocked. That definitely contributes to some of that slower traffic coming out of Denham Springs. That's right there near Airline, between the Airline off-ramp and the Airline on-ramp on I-12 westbound. Past that, though, 4 to 5 minutes into the downtown area, and bridge traffic is fine in both directions this morning. Here as we continue our WAFB 9 News Now, 7:07, and we will continue from the desk. Give you a little update on some of the things you may have missed during 9 News this morning. You are watching WAFB 9 News Now on the Plus.
Approaching 7:09. I'll wait for it. There you go, 7:09. A lot of headlines that we're following for you this morning, including some national headlines. Check the calendar. We are getting closer to that November election, the race for the White House, and you're going to have a lot more rallies and speeches from both sides of the ticket here.
So let's start here with Kamala Harris here, because that's who you're seeing on your screen.
That's true.
Today she's expected to announce her plans here, her proposal for her first economic policy speech there. So what does this plan include? Well, right now those preliminary details include a plan about a potential first ever federal ban on price gouging. Housing is going to be a big part of the conversation, including potentially building 3 million housing units with incentives to build smaller homes, yeah, that's a big trend here across America as people are building later and later. Tax incentives for renters and new housing construction. So we anticipate to hear more of that today. She and Donald Trump will actually be in the same state, Pennsylvania, tomorrow.
A lot going on. All right, so we'll keep you in the know. Let's bring you back into South Louisiana. A lot going on here. Some names, when I mention these names, you're going to know these names, right? So Troy Lawrence Sr., you have Corporal Douglas Schutz, that's a former deputy there, Todd Thomas, Martell Jackson. BRPD officers out kind of on leave right now. Parts of many WAFB I-team investigations just in court yesterday, Liz, pleading not guilty to the charges they're facing, but this looks like to be just the beginning.
Especially when it comes to their employment. Well, you've got Chief TJ Moore saying that what's going to happen to them after this decision here. Well, they still have to go through a disciplinary hearing. Right now, they are all on administrative leave as this kind of gets played out in court. So we're learning that the officers have been giving court dates as early as October. So the cases now appear to be heading to a trial. The WFBI team still following this one very closely. As Matt mentioned, multi-pieces in this investigation. If you'd like to follow all of it, head to the I-Team section on WFB.com and you can catch up on all of these stories. That's waiting for you in the 9 News app too.
Let's keep your kids safe. Got an opportunity to learn a little bit maybe about CPR, maybe a little bit about car seat safety, maybe a little bit about crib safety. An opportunity for you today, a safety workshop put together by the St. George Fire Crew and the Safety Place.
It's happening at their headquarters there on Airline Highway. If you've got some free time today, 9 a.m. to noon, they are asking you to pre-register. If you go to their Facebook page or their website, you'll see a number to call and an email to sign up there. A great opportunity for any parents to be or any babysitters too. Great opportunity.
On the website right now. Just heard in our ear. It's on the website. Okay. We were talking about first day of school for a lot of K through 12, and now it's the college students kind of turn. It's move-in day for some students at LSU. That's where Matt Venezia has been this morning.
Freshmen at LSU, you are being moved in today. Your parents, it's going to be a bittersweet day. Exciting for you, bittersweet for parents. But you've got the whole staff there, LSU Res Life, ready to welcome them in. They've got decorations set up. They've got all the gears. They've got all the dollies in place. The volunteers ready to go. Just know that traffic will be a little bit busier there around campus today. 67,000 people they're expecting to be on campus today.
67,000?
Roughly. Families,
Mother of
parents.
pearl.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
That seems like a lot.
Please use
6,700
caution.
students moving in?
Oh yeah, that makes more sense. 6,700
students plus their families.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Including families, parents.
All that.
Yeah.
They're not alone though. Look at this.
Yeah. School starting back up for a lot of folks starting Monday. Southern University, BRCC, RPCC, Nichols, all starting back up next Monday, August 19th. Then Wednesday, you've got our friends in Hammond there, the Southeastern Lions. They're going to be starting up along with NTCC and Walker. So next week, it is a big back-to-school week for our college-level learners.
Let's keep talking school here because this is related to school. In Ascension Parish, the new Prairieville High School. We talked a lot about that, right?
Yes.
The new Prairieville High School. Well, there's a road that kind of leads near there. It is Parish Road 929. Been needing some work for a while, Liz, and it's finally getting some. Right when school starts.
So that's not planned that way. Parish leaders there in Ascension Parish tell us that the funding cleared up at this time. The money got locked up and now it's available. So as soon as you get that money, you want to start working on that project. It just happens to coincide with the start of school. So the parish crews say that they're going to be out there monitoring the traffic flows to see if they're going to need to adjust those construction zone times. Right now, though, they say they're asking you to be careful while you're driving out there. If you see somebody in a vest, if you see cones out there, please be careful, especially when you're driving through school zones. Right. A lot to monitor, and then if those adjustments need to be made to that traffic schedule or the construction schedule, we'll let you know.
And that's the next story right there from Ascension Parish as well. Looking for school bus drivers. You can see some opportunities right there if you want to be a part of that. Check that out, and then we'll bring you back in here as well as we get ready for a Friday, weekend to come. Good job mowing. Good job mowing. Sorry about your technical difficulties.
Can't do it.
I know.
But it's a good excuse.
I was going to say, you actually may be the smart one.
Well, now it's too wet, too.
Yeah,
so why would you want
it? It might be a little bit damp. So you got to hit that sweet spot, not too early, wait for it to dry, and then before the storms come in this afternoon, which they probably will later in the day.
I like the word you used earlier. I hope you got some purposeful rain because it's been so dry and crunchy. Purposeful is the right word to use.
Right.
Yeah, because the last time before my mower broke, I was mowing the lawn. It was like a dust storm just everywhere. So yeah, finally some rain, right?
Okay.
And the lightning last night, cloud to cloud, it was awesome.
What do you call that? I mean, I know what I call it. What do you call it?
Actually, what he just said, cloud to cloud or intercloud.
Intercloud. Cool.
That's a movie.
Was like the nickname back in the day was like sheet lightning.
Okay.
So for me, sheet, because it was just kind of there.
Yeah, between the sheets.
That's not an, that's S-H-E-E.
Sure.
Right.
You can say that as a plus. That's okay.
It's Truck Month at Team Toyota, where you'll find great savings on the reliable and versatile Toyota Tacoma. Or get 1.99% financing on the new Toyota Tundra or $3,000 customer cash. Don't miss these tremendous savings during Truck Month happening now at Team Toyota.